get back on track with a victory in this competition?
Good evening. We are very, very motivated and we are enjoying. And tomorrow is the day 6, and it's very important because more or less we can feel we are close to get the next round, but we had the opportunity to get being in the top 8, and tomorrow is the match, and of course it's very difficult against one Leipzig. They were at the beginning the competition, they were contender more than us to be in top 8 or top 24, but they had a really hard schedule, playing against a lot of as well very good teams. They play here against Liverpool, they lost. They play here against Juventus, they lost. They played as well against Atletico Madrid away, against Inter Milan away, against Celtic, and they don't have 1 point. They have nil, but tomorrow for them as well is the opportunity to try to get some chances to be in the next round. And I like matches like that because it's a match for them key to get the next round, playing here at home with their supporters. Tomorrow the atmosphere will be fantastic for them. Of course, we have our supporters here helping us, and for us is how we can respond against this atmosphere, against one team like the team they are and the player they have, how we can respond on the field, how we can get our performances collectively, individually, and to compete, to play in, getting the point we will face. And of course it's a really good match, how they are responding, the players as well, how we are now in this competition against one team. They are one team with experiences more than us here, and I think we have to enjoy. I want to try to get more experiences together, and try to respond during this way.
Good evening, Unai. You have two top strikers in Duran and Watkins. I want to ask you, how difficult is it to keep them both happy? Because every striker wants to play every minute.
Yes, really, they are both very good strikers, different each one, with the experiences has Watkins, and getting more experiences with national team, with us as well, playing Europe last year, this year, Champions League, and being consistent, being competitive always in everything we need on the field. And another like John Duran, a big potential, and he's progressively getting better. Progressively, his adaptation started 2 years ago. Now is much better than the process we had. And Saturday, he scored a very important goal for us. And of course, those moments for the striker, like last Saturday, or the first goal he scored Watkins against Brentford, well, is very important for the team, and of course for them. But they committed now to try to understand each moment for them, playing more minutes or less, is very, very important. And the next challenge they have is to play with both. As well, we are trying, and I will try again to play with both. And we have to keep the balance tactical in everything, playing as well with both. This is the next challenge. But of course, the first always is the team. The objective we have is as a team, and then individually as well. And tomorrow for them as well is a very important match, playing in Europe, playing in Champions League, playing against one team. They have very good two strikers, Openda and Sesko. It's a good challenge as well in front them. And this is the really very motivation way we have in everything.
In terms of expectations, is it a bit similar to the Bruges game? Because obviously a lot of people thought your team would just win that game, and maybe quite easily, but obviously it was a difficult test, difficult night. What can you learn from that game? Because again, people probably won't expect Leipzig maybe to get anything. They'll expect Aston Villa to win.
Our expectation here at the beginning was try to enjoy, try to to use the experiences we had last year in Europe, to use this year with another level. And really, we are doing a fantastic way. And even when we lost against Bruges away, the last match we played away, was very good to learn. And how the difficulties we faced last year and we are facing now, even being more or less our start very good, for tomorrow is again the new test. And to be consistent as a team is our challenge. To be consistent in this competition, to be consistent sharing with Premier League, trying to play every matches, focusing on the wishes we need for get our performances and our improve with the players and with the team. This is the really how we can face our expectation in this competition, our expectation as well, how we can increase our level and get the demand we will face for the next month, next weeks, next month, or next year. And this is the really objective I have with the players and with the club and with the team.
Hi, Unai. You say that you like these type of this fixture tomorrow. Is that because you know that there's a touch of desperation in the fact that they haven't got any points, Leipzig, at the moment, and their managers described it as a must-win game, or is it because you see it as a necessary building block towards future growth? Or, I mean, what is it about tomorrow that you especially like about this game?
My expectation and my wishes to play tomorrow or in this competition is because how we can break ourselves, our limits. How we can break, at the beginning we were more or less contented to be in the 8 and 24 between those positions. But with the opportunity we had, and we have still having the opportunity to be in the top 8, how we can face this, and how we can respond to the players showing as well our capacity. This is the expectation I have, and I want to play matches like that because for our mentality is good as well, how we can manage one match like tomorrow, and with the difficulties we are going to face, because the opportunities tomorrow, maybe tomorrow if they are not winning, they will not have possibilities to be in the next round. And for Leipzig is really one thing. Usually they have capacity players, and the club is one objective to be there. And this is our challenge tomorrow, and how we can get this challenge.
Hi, can I just ask you about Boubacar Kamara, how important he is to the team and the possibilities he gives you to play different types of ways?
Yes, Kamara is a very important player because he's giving us a lot of balance playing in our structure. Tactically, he's a very intelligent player, and his capacity to play when we need to play, keeping ball possession, when we need to play covering, when we are attacking, in case some transition can surprise us. And he's one player we have to try to continue the process with him, because when we arrived here 2 years ago, his process was really being fantastic until he got injured. But again, he is starting playing even with a better level than he had before his injury. And for the squad, for the players, when we needed to sign one player like Onana in summer, was because we were losing a lot of balance when we lost last year Kamara. And now with Kamara and with Onana and with Barkley and Tielemans and something as well is playing there, John McGinn, I think we have a very strong midfielders and keeping us the level we will need. And of course, through Kamara is one of those players.
Could I just ask you about Luca Dean this season? When you came quite soon after you arrived, you signed a left-back, you signed another left-back last season, but he has continued to be one of your most important players. How important do you think he can continue to be in the future?
He is a player like every coach we want. He is mature, very, very responsible. He wants every day to improve, to learn. Even when he's playing matches, he wants to train more. When we are coming from the national team matches, 2 days off, he's usually only accepting 1 day off himself, and he's coming to train with us. And he's coming back again with his national team. Is a fantastic new for him and for us as well. And of course, on the field, he is giving us a lot of moment, discipline in our organization, defensively and offensively with the ball. His mentality is fantastic. He wants more and more. And I think it's a good example for another players, for young players, how he's every day trying to train, to be with us, improving, learning, listening, and being as well humble to with his experiences. He played in Barcelona, he played in Paris Saint-Germain, he played in Rome. He's a player. His career was very good. When we arrived here, his career maybe was a little bit going down, and again he reacted fantastic with the demand we set here to try to get a new challenge for him as well, and he's really doing fantastic.